Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. We are sitting outside. The boys have brought some books out and a blanket and we're just hanging out. It's very nice here today. And you can probably hear the cicadas. They're extremely noisy, so hopefully they don't drown me out in this video. Trying to film outside can be an issue whenever you've got cicadas everywhere in your backyard. But I'm going to do a flip through of the cumulative record from Master Books for you today. I'm just going to show you what I have in my binder and the things that I have filled out and what is available through that. And then there will be a link in the description for you if you're interested in checking it out for yourself. But without further ado, let's get started. All right, so this is the PDF version of the cumulative record. I actually don't know if they have a physical version available, but the PDF version is very affordable. I believe it's less than $10, so definitely something that would be worth getting if you want an easy way to keep track and record of your homeschool and also have a reusable blank transcript and example for you to fill out in the high school years. So at the beginning of the cumulative record, they have these scriptures for guidance, and they say, we use Luke 2:52 as a great breakdown on guiding us and educating our children for the Lord in wisdom, intellectually, in stature, physically, in favor with God, spiritually, and in favor with man, socially. So you'll see in the pages that follow, for each grade, they have a section for each of those categories: intellectual, physical, spiritual, and social. They also have objective checklists. They've got one for math. They have from kindergarten through 12th grade. And they also have one for language arts from kindergarten through 12th grade. I don't have all of those in here because I think I just stacked them into one page protector because I didn't want to have it taking up that much space. I've got a lot of stuff in this little binder and I didn't have room to have all of them, to let all of them have their own page protectors. We also have curriculum planning sheets. So this can be for each student. You can see there's a section here for one student, another section for the next student, and you can just print off as many of these as you need. I've got several of them in this page protector so I can reuse them year after year. The next page is a field trip record, and this is to keep track of any field trips that you might go on with your family. Something else they have available, and it's possible too that I don't have all of the pages printed in here. I tend to buy things and I just print the ones that I want to use. So there may be more pages for this cumulative record that are available on the PDF that I don't have printed here. So another thing they have is the blank daily schedule. This will look familiar to you if you are used to using Master Books. They have these schedules in their teacher's guides for each course, but they're filled out and they've done the work for you of filling them out. But if you don't want to follow their schedule, they give you this blank schedule to fill in for whatever course you're using. So that can be good whenever you've got different plans than what's in the book. Each student also they get their own section of the cumulative record. So they start with the student information. They have birthdays and the gender and the address. And they have the parents and the guardian and their birthplace, and they have their home addresses that you can put their fingerprints on there. You can do a family photo, immediate family members, family homeschool mission statement, schools attended. So they have a lot of information that can be filled out in here for each student. And then they have from kindergarten through 12th grade a 2-page spread for each grade. And this spread can be used for keeping track of grades for the first semester, the second semester, and the final grade. You can also keep track of any books and literature that you read. You can keep track of the curriculum and the resources that were used, any of their academic strengths and challenges, their attendance record. And then as you can see up here, intellectual record is this part, growing in knowledge. Over here they have physical growth, growing in stature, their physical stats, hours of PE, a picture of them, physical strengths and success, physical challenges. Their spiritual record goes here, growing in favor with God, biblical apologetics, resources used, spiritual strengths and successes, spiritual challenges. social record here, growing in favor with man, any extracurriculars or enrichment or field trips that they did. And then that's it. And it continues on for all the way till we get to 12th grade. And then after 12th grade, there is a blank transcript, and they do have an example actually of one filled out, so you can kind of get an idea of what you're supposed to be doing. But on your transcript, you would just fill out the school name, the birthplace, birth date, address, all of this information here. And then right here is where you keep track of your courses. So you've got math, language arts, history, and science, plus your electives here and any volunteer work here. On the other side, they have your standardized testing if you want to keep track of the scores and the dates that they took those, and any other information that you want to include here. So that is all of the pages from the record that I have printed for my family. I printed off enough for my 7 kids, and each kid has a section in this binder. And I need to make a habit of going through here at the beginning of the school year and filling this out for each student, doing their for each grade, taking their picture, filling out their height and their weight and all of those things for every year at the beginning of the year. And then I need to, at the end of the year, go back through and write in all of the classes that we finished and completed and the resources we used. I have not been great about remembering to do that, but I am only a year behind, so I can catch up pretty quickly. But that was a flip through of this cumulative record. I hope that that was helpful for you. I will leave a link down in the description box for this resource if you want to go check it out. And then I also have one other thing here. In the back, I've got just some high school planning sheets that I got from a different resource that I use to plan for high school. And I do have a video about that, but I can make another one that's a bit more detailed if you would like that. So please let me know in the comments if that's something you are interested in. And if you have any comments or questions, let me know. Thank you so much for watching today, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.